Welcome back to CARPology TV. Now, if you're a Trakker Tempest faithful and you've been looking to up your social game on the bank, then it's possible I've got the social cap that you've all been waiting for. Now, fishing can be such a lonely sport sometimes, especially if you haven't got room for any potential bankside visitors. And it's always nice to have that little bit of room for extra luggage or some space to invite your mate round for a celebratory cuppa after you've landed the big girl. Now, as a brolly angler, I knew when this rocked up, I was going to absolutely love it, because more space is something that I definitely need. Most of the time I'm on the bank, I've got my fishing gear, I've got my camera gear, I've got my laptop, I've got any products that I need to film. So I knew instantly I was going to love this. And I tell you what, as soon as this sample goes back to Trakker, I'm going to buy one, even if that means me hiding the receipt from Mrs. Golden. Now, before we get into this in more detail, let's talk price. But before I mention the price, you need to remember, this social cap is a premium product from a premium brand. And this social cap is attached to my Tempest brolly, which is one of, if not the best brolly system money can buy. Now, Trakker have priced this at $359.99. Now, before you start thinking I can get a small one-man bivvy for that price, in theory, that's exactly what you're getting. So this social cap creates an extra 1.2 meters of porch area, which is just ideal for socializing or storing extra equipment, including your barrow. The size can be rolled up to improve its airflow, visibility and its access. And the fact that it covers the top of your brolly as well, it will improve insulation, keeping you cool in the summer months and warmer in the winter months. Now, the material of this social cap is made from the same material as all the shelters, and that's a hydrostatic head 25,000 fabric, and the fabric is an enhanced 𝗲𝗏𝗃𝗃 material. Now, 𝗲𝗏𝗃𝗃 material is like a multi-layered material, so it's got super waterproof properties, and it's also got a blackout pigment to it, which stops any heat or light ingress. And for those of us who love 𝗲𝗏𝗃𝗃's materials and use them religiously, we know just how good this type of product is. And for those of us who haven't used 𝗲𝗏𝗃's material before, you have no right jumping in the comments of this video and complaining about the price, because the 𝗲𝗏𝗃's faithful might just have a thing or two to say about it. Now, attaching the social cap to your shelter is really easy. It's just the same as doing a small overwrap or a skull cap, except it's got 4 bars at the front. You just put the bars together, put the tension strap together just to maintain the shape. It makes it easier to line everything up. Throw the excess material over your shelter and then secure it in place with the 3 Velcro straps which attach to the hinges of your shelter. Once it's pulled out, pull it tight, put 2 pegs in, one either side, and then it's got 3 tension bars which go inside, which attach to your shelter and just stretch out to the frame of the social cap. And that's it, really quickly. Once you've done that, you can just put the excess pegs in and just make it look a bit more tidy. Now, at the front of the social cap, it's got 2 all-important magnetic rod straps. Got one there and one there, which is a nice edge, because once the social cap's on, you're not going to have access to the ones that are on your brolly. Now, something which is a right touch from Trakker on this is you don't have to buy any infill fronts separately. The reason being is whatever front you have on your brolly fits on the front of the social cap, whether that's the mosquito mesh infill or the full infill. And it also doesn't matter whether you've got the camo or the green, they're also compatible as well. So if you do have the green one and you did want a bit of camo mix and match, this will fit perfectly. Now, you can see the size of my brolly without the social cap on, and you can just gives you a bit of a dimension of how much extra room the social cap gives me. And the social cap, when packing it down, comes with its own 𝗲𝗏𝗃𝗃 zip carry bag, and this comes with the tension straps, the poles and the pegs required to erect it. The weight of it when it's packed down is 5.25 kilograms. And if you're thinking of getting your tape measure out, the packed down size is 116 centimetres by 15 centimetres. But when it's attached to your shelter, the dimensions are 150 centimetres in height, 255 in width, and 120 centimetres in diameter. Now, as you can tell, I am completely sold on this. I absolutely love it. It's going to give my brolly a completely new lease of life. It turns it into a two-man bivvy when I need it, or I want to take my daughter fishing, and it also gives me so much more room, which means I can now take it on my European adventures. To a point, I will probably sell my bivvy now and use the money towards buying one of these. Now, before I go, I should mention that Trakker do these social caps for every shelter in their range. And if you consider what this social cap has done to the brolly, can you imagine what they do on the bigger versions and their bivvies? Now, to have a look at those, you can check them out on www.trakkerproducts.com, and that'll give you all the information you need to know on this social cap and obviously all the others if you're interested. But I highly recommend going into your local Trakker stockist and taking a look at these, because I mentioned the Aquatex material is just the one. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to CARPology TV. So that is all from me. I'm off fishing.